Hey, how's it going guys, Marsh Games here, and today I'm going to be talking about all of the 4.0 information we know of up until now. Now, up until now is devlog number 13, and I am only going to be going over the devlogs. I'm not going to be looking in the forums or anything, so if you have anything else that you would like to add to this video, please comment down below. With a total of 13 devlogs, here is what we already know about Unturned 4.0. There will be first and third person, along with third person free look. Animations have improved from 3.0, such as reloading a magazine into a gun and bullets falling out of the side of a gun as they are fired. Nelson also seemed to put in a command that slows down the world that he was in, but still being able to free look in third person at the same pace. Clothes such as the hoodies received physics to the strings, and we can now wear clothes under clothes. Free looking while locked in crosshairs, new item animations while changing stances, animations behind a wall, which is a serious problem in 3.0 PvP, animations to gun fire mode switching, and first person legs and shadows finally, and I guess you can dolphin dive. Next, bullets have been improved with the animation and sound. When a player is hit, their character seems to fall back a slight bit wherever it has been hit. This provides a more realistic aspect when in first or third person PvP. Some sort of sentry was also added to demonstrate the new bullet aspects, so you can probably expect them to be in the game when in 4.0 is released. You'll now have to move more cautiously through grass and shrub because of new foliage sounds. For map creators, the same spawn tools are implemented from 3.0 for a much more user-friendly experience. Gamepad support was added to make playing with a friend on a split screen possible. This means 4.0 will most likely be available on a console machine. A new laser attachment was added with a much better look when turned on than 3.0. Hit marker sounds were added, and headshots will have a slightly louder sound than body shots. It didn't show in the video, but every attachment such as the sights and laser will now have an animation when you put on and take off. Also, there is a slight aim assist for the controllers, but mouse/keyboard players will still have the advantage. Gameplay will now vary with seasons all in one map. Snow will build up during a snowstorm, and you will find water dripping down surfaces. Different surfaces have different penetration properties. For example, harder to travel through concrete than thin wood, and eventually ammunition types will handle these surfaces differently. A basic inventory was added along with a few basic clothing items such as pants, shirts, vests, and it looks like a balaclava. Other cosmetics have been added and can be equipped, such as a belt, bracelet, glasses, gloves, sling, necklace, and shoes. An inspection system for items in your inventory was also added. New character animations were added, such as walking forward and backwards. As you turn your body, you will painfully twist it all, so hopefully that will be fixed soon. Jumping sideways looks better, and there is no more sprinting backwards. As you sprint, your arms will pump to give the character a more realistic look, and going prone has different sounds, and moving sideways while prone looks a lot better than 3.0. The goal will to have a much greater performance than 3.0 while still having better graphics. Local multiplayer was added for testing and seemed to work. You will now be able to host servers with a click of a button from the main menu, and you can also see from the left window how split screen works with the gamepad. Many more attachment options were added with a total of 11 on what seems to be the Eagle Fire, and stacking bullets and other items will be easier rather than filling your inventory with a dozen 1x1 crafting materials like 3.0. Brand new art assets were added, such as the new styles of houses, and as you can see from these pictures, there are now windows and doors on the houses, so you won't have to make them yourself anymore. You can now holster items on your backpack, such as this gun in this picture. Ability stats were also added for guns, so you can see what the stats are for your gun and the modifications you put on your gun with attachments. New map props were added, and the one shown here is a customizable street sign, restroom props, and a fire department. The mirrors in the restroom seem to be able to reflect an object at the angle that you look at it, so this might mean you will be able to see a reflection when you walk in front of the mirror. From the fire station, you can see a sneak peek of what a map or a town is called. By Devlog 8, we can see the first map, Pine Ridge, which was what the fire station was referring to. There is now up to roughly 250 props, and optimization for higher performance is one of the big targets. At the end of the devlog, he answers the question about if 4.0 will be paid or will be free, and he says it will be free aside from an exception of a premium pass that grants access to official servers. By Devlog number 9, he says he's pretty burnt out and working on 4.0, and they're going to start calling it Unturned 2. There is now a modding toolset for you modders out there to make your life easier than just the basic functions. Continuous interrogation is basically a system that tells you what is wrong and the errors that need to be fixed, so this kind of helps with developing the game, I guess. Under the Archon tab, improving server admin tools was a high priority, so a couple of weeks back I implemented remote console support that ended up taking two forms, Archon Protocol and JSON HTTP API. New input prompts were added, as you can see from this picture. On the top is the keyboard and mouse settings, and on the bottom is going to be the gamepad settings. In Unturned 3.0, these are the previous character rigs, which has no controls. It does not support animations such as pulling back the bolt on a rifle or moving the magazine. The new current 4.0 rig has much more controls, which allows it to have more detailed animations. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is all the Unturned 4.0 devlogs up until this point of this video. I hope you enjoy. This is technically just 13 devlogs all mushed together and just going over the gist of every single one of them. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.